Let's say you're a realtor to a seller of a $20 million home. You're representing them. And you have one of two choices. You either have 1,000 customers that can come and look at your $20 million home within a month. But the average customer here, they make between $100 to $250 a year, and they only have $500,000 in savings. Or you have 5 customers here. They can come and look at that house. Each of them have $100 million in the bank that's been pre-approved. Who's most likely to buy this house? The 1,000 here or the 5 customers here? Of course, the answer is what? The 5 here. So how do you, as a person running a business, qualify all your customers to know this one's like this is my best customers? What if there was a formula for you to identify your best customers, the ones that go above and beyond, the ones that love you, the ones that tell everybody about you, the ones that keep coming back? What if there was a formula for you to know who those customers were? We're going to talk about that today. If you get value out of this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So at our Vault conference, we have nearly 6,000 people in the room. The rocks are all the stuff that's taking place. We figured out last year a formula to identify our best customers, and we call them Vault Insiders. We've been following this formula for about 3 years, but last year got very crystal clear what that formula was. And we have 2 levels to our insiders. And it was based on a formula that we follow called RFM, Recency, Frequency, Monetary. This concept of RFM is used by Apple, is used by Amazon, is used by Ferrari, is used by a lot of different companies out there to identify their best customers, to give special treatment that's above and beyond anywhere else. So for example, if you're a Vault Insider, you get access to information others don't. You get invited to certain meetings others don't. You get certain perks others don't if you're a Vault Insider. So we had a party at the Flagler's estate. It's very tough to put a party there. We had 550 people there. Everyone's hanging around. People doing from $1 million a year to doing $1 billion a year in revenue. I mean, guys that just raised $5 million to raise $300 million, all networking. And many of them that had access to certain meetings were insiders that were there, right? So what are the benefits of that? It's above and beyond. So let me kind of break it down to you. By the way, if you got value out of this and you want the PowerPoint that I did at the Vault conference, text the word RFM to 310-340-1132. Again, RFM, Recency, Frequency, Monetary. Text it to 310-340-1132. We'll text over the PowerPoint to you. RFM. What's RFM? R stands for recency. Means this customer that comes to your restaurant, let's call him John Doe, okay? What's the most recent time he came to your restaurant? Last Friday. Fantastic. Why is that important? It's because he's still a customer of yours that's coming in regularly. That's the R. F is frequency. How often does John Doe come to your restaurant? Every Tuesday at noon, he's with us. Every Friday night at 6 p.m., him and his family come over. 3 times a week. Frequency. What is the frequency of them buying from your store? Buying a car from you, buying a house from you, buying something from you. Recency, how recent. Frequency, how often. And the last one is monetary. If I come to your restaurant and I come recent last week, frequency 3 times a week, and my monetary, I come in and I buy a $500 bottle of wine every week, you think that customer is slightly different than somebody that comes in that just gets water and gets a little mortadella and maybe a little crackers and a small little Caesar salad? The bill is $88 versus this one, the bill is $1,928 twice a week. What do you think? You see how what happens? Then you can categorize this customer with a higher score than somebody that comes maybe once a month versus once every 3 months. You're able to categorize all these guys, and AI allows you to do this. Let me break this down for you with different businesses. Ferrari has the VIP program. To be part of the VIP program that Ferrari has, I'll give you some of the benefits that they have. If you're part of the Ferrari VIP program, here's some of the benefits that you get. Priority access to limited edition models, personalized customization options, only VIP members get this, factory tours and events. I've been to their headquarters in Maranello. It's a ridiculous experience when you go there. Priority build slots, personal relationship with Ferrari, exclusive invitations to new car unveilings, ownership of iconic and heritage models, access to Ferrari racing experiences, special consideration for trade-ins and resales. Now, to be part of that, there's a certain unspoken code that there is. If they ask you to buy a Ferrari, you can't say no to them. You have to own a V12, you have to own a LaFerrari, you have to own an Enzo, you have to own an old model or Testarossa, 458. All of these things, once you get to a certain level and you've been a buyer of Ferrari, let's just say for 10 plus years, now you're on the inside. So if an SP3 comes out and it's $2.5 million, but in the free market, you're going to pay $2 million MSRP above $2.4 million. Maybe you have to buy it at $4.5 million. If you're part of the insider, you pay retail $2.5 million because you're a VIP Ferrari member. It's very different. By the way, some people don't like this. Jay Leno is not a fan of this. Jay Leno's done a video and talked about the fact that he never buys Ferrari because the experience for him is different than McLaren. But for Ferrari, it works, and it's worked for many years. It's a different vibe when you own a Ferrari and you're part of that family. This is their insider program. Guess what they follow? Recency, frequency, monetary. If you only buy the $250,000 Ferrari and that's it, no. If you don't buy a $5 million Ferrari, LaFerrari or Enzo, if you don't have one of those, you're not part of that community. That's an insider with them. And by the way, Ferrari would love to have Jay Leno, but they don't care that Jay Leno doesn't like that because it's Ferrari's culture, right? They've even blacklisted certain people that customize their cars without permission. Justin Bieber, Floyd Mayweather, Nicolas Cage. There are these stories that these guys are blacklisted. Look, we're not going to sell you Ferraris directly. You have to buy it through somebody else, but we're not selling nothing to you directly because we feel our cars are art and you change it. It's an insult that you don't think this art piece was perfect. We don't like that. So weird culture, you can say kind of an elitist mindset is that. They don't care. That's their brand. Apple has it as well. It's called the Apple One Premier and the Apple Card. Amazon has the Amazon Prime and the Amazon Prime exclusive offers. Sephora has the Beauty Insider. Delta Airlines has a Scott Miles program. Same thing, recency, frequency, monetary, which means how recent did you fly? How often do you fly? And what kind of tickets do you buy? Is it just regular coach? Do you get first class? And what do you do? American Airlines, same thing. The executive platinum, the executive program you're a part of. American Express, same thing. You got the regular card, you got the platinum, then you got the black card. So what's the point here? How can you apply the RFM to your business? What if you hired somebody and said, let's run our own RFM? What would that look like? I can tell you when we did it, it was revolutionary for us to know why would I target a $20 million house to somebody that's not qualified and waste Facebook ad money or Google ad money? They're not part of my targeted audience. I can use those resources and only target these 5 qualified buyers that could buy the house if they like it. This is what it allows you to do if you have the data of recency, frequency, and monetary. By the way, if you're watching this saying, oh my God, if I can figure out how to use this to my company and apply it, this would be revolutionary. Send me a Minnect. Ask me a question. I respond 100% of the time in audio, not in text. You will hear my voice. Download the app. Minnect me here. And if I can't answer the question to you, I will send you to somebody else on Minnect that can help you. If you got value out of this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I did a video many years ago titled Customer Service versus Customer Experience. If you've never seen it, it's a must-see. Click here to watch it. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye.